when they are at home already, when they downloaded the model courses from a hotspot, and then returning home, they can actually browse it offline. They can answer the activities offline, and then once they want to submit it to to the teachers, all they have to do is to look for a hotspot, then see that then everything will be submitted to the teachers, not to the faculty. These are actually different features of the branded mobile app. Now, after the implementation of this, no, after implementing the model as the online platform of the university, and we have also the mobile version of the mobile app. Now let us look at the result or the experiences, the perception now, and professional use of LMS. No? Okay. In our survey, my presentations were all surveys. In our survey, talking about the usefulness of the learning management system, no, or the LMS for learning, we can see that there is actually 61%. No, this is the students who answered strongly agree and agree. 61% indicating that a majority of participants expressed agreement with the usefulness of LMS for learning. This is during the time of pandemic, no? Although we have the combined percentage of disagreement, which is only 17%, we understand that there are actually students who resist sometimes to change. You know, they didn't want to adapt technologies. We understand that one. And of course, we have also a good percentage of students who are neutral to this. No, so but the majority of the students agree that, or yes, solely agree that the LMS is useful for learning. Another factor, another area that we address, no, is to determine the effectiveness of the learning management system to accomplish tasks. So if we're going to consider the percentages strongly agree and agree, we see that 55% of the respondents, no, express some level of agreement with the effectiveness of the LMS to accomplish tasks. And of course, the combination of disagree and strongly agree is only 19%. So we still have a high percentage of students who tell us that the LMS, the learning management system, using the Moodle platform is effective to accomplish tasks. And then when it comes to determine whether there is a need to undergo training to be familiar with the learning management system, based on the result, it appears that the majority of people, no, it's either agree, which is 30%, and strongly agree, it's 10%, that the training on learning management system is necessary. So, when we look at this one, we address this issue by conducting workshop before the start of the semester. No, it's by college. We actually conducted workshop, by college to faculty and students. So combined, these percentages indicate that 42% of the respondents agree with the necessity of learning management system. Now, let us look at the area. Yes, the area where, let us determine if the university has fully supported the use of LMS. If the respondents feel that the university has fully supported the use of LMS. Now, the result shows that the given percentage shows that majority of the students, 50%, and strongly agree 50%, that the university, they felt that there is a full support in the use of learning management system. Well, it's evident now because when we implemented the branded mobile app, it cost a lot from the university, but of course we implemented it because we prioritized the learning needs of the students. So we have also 65% that feel that the university has provided support for the LMS usage. Now, let us look at if the LMS makes a collaboration with students more interesting now. Whether there is a collaboration among students. The given percentages shows a significant portion of students either agree 40% or strongly agree 30% that the learning management system makes collaboration with students more interesting. Combine these percentages indicate that 56% of the students find LMS to be an engaging platform for collaboration. So majority of the students responded that yes, the LMS makes collaboration with other students more interesting. Let us look at the feelings or the perception of the students when it comes to the uploading and downloading of materials. It's very easy because this is actually one of the issue raised by our students that some of the students will message us from the hotline that we provided that they have this problem. Now, when the survey, shows that based on the given percentages, it can be observed that a significant portion of students, 39%, strongly the 39% and 11% combine this, then the uploading and downloading materials in the learning management system is easy. So combine these percentages indicate that 50% of the students find the process of uploading and downloading materials with the LMS to be straightforward. So I noticed that also that it's not easy compared to the pure website LMS, where they have to download it using their cell phones. But when we implemented the branded mobile app, it's very easy to download materials and to upload their answers also. So we answer their problems. No? Now, is LMS would enhance the face-to-face learning. Based on the survey, it can be observed that a significant portion of students agree, which is 30%, and strongly agreed 77% that the learning management system enhances face-to-face learning. Combined, these percentages indicate that 40% of the students perceive LMS as having a positive impact on face-to-face learning. I understand that it's quite low. It's because there are courses in our university that really needs to have a face-to-face classes. But remember, it's actually pandemic, in which we freeze the face-to-face classes. So our option is to have online classes. But this model is of great help to us. The last thing that we conducted is the last portion that we conducted is second to the last. Sorry. Is on the interface of the LMS, whether it's user-friendly. Based on the given percentages, it can be observed that the majority of students, which is agree 14% and 7%, strongly agree that the interface of the learning management system is user-friendly. So combine these percentages indicate that 55% of the students easy to use. So majority again of the students are telling us that the LMS is user-friendly. By the way, you might ask why we conduct this survey. The reason that we conducted the survey, my dear participants, is to know the perceptions of the students. If they have this difficulty, if there are challenges that we need to address, we need to prioritize the need of the students. That's why I think the survey is a must for us also to upgrade, to enhance whatever things needed to be enhanced based on the survey. And the last item that I would like to share to you, this is just a short presentation, was given 30 minutes. It probably goes also the question and answer portions later. The instructor provided timely feedback on the activities, example quizzes, exams, assignments, etc. Now, based on the given percentages, it can be observed that the majority of students, 53%, perceive that the instructor provided timely feedback on activities such as quizzes, exams, assignments, and others within a week. See, that is how effective the model platform is. Well, if it's a face-to-face classes, sometimes we give feedbacks to our students. An example quizzes, we return their check quizzes after probably a week, after 2 weeks. But with this model, we can actually provide a timely feedback to our students. That's their answer. 50% perceive that the instructor provided timely feedback. It's whether they answer their quizzes or answer to their queries. Then of course, a significant percentage also, just 36% indicate that the instructor provided feedback within 24 hours in the day, which suggests a quick turnaround time for assessment and feedback. So probably there are activities which needs to be thoroughly read, analyzed, so it takes time. 5%, a smaller percentage, state that the instructor provided feedback within a month, indicating a longer delay in receiving feedback. So I don't know if it's still acceptable if you could give feedback within a month, And also 6% indicate that the instructor did not provide timely feedback at all, which implies a lack of promptness in receiving assessment results and feedback. So with this, we determine, we were able to determine that there are actually faculty in our university who do not provide feedbacks to the activities of the students. Now, overall, to conclude, the result of the survey helps a lot, the administration. By the way, it's our college who is in charge of the implementation of the model. That's why I'm actually avid customer of. Sometimes I actually talk to the employees, of the FEMIA. I know them, I know them already. This is the result provided us significant inputs for us to continue enhance our online delivery of basic higher education services. That's all, and good afternoon, and thank you again for this opportunity to share to you the experiences of our clients, the students, the faculty in the use of Moodle as the official platform for learning management system. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dean Bacamante. We request you to stay because
Yes,
we
ma'am.
have opportunity for 1 or 2 questions from the
Yes, ma'am.
audience. May we have your questions for Dean Bacamante? From fellow educators, learners, teachers, business leaders. Meron po? Okay, while we're waiting for a question, I'd like to appreciate, sir, your study. Because it zeroed in to the perceptions and the awareness, which are very, very significant, in fact, inevitable, before we can even evaluate and measure acceptance and embracing the change. It has to start with being aware. Thanks, sir.
I agree, ma'am. I agree.
Can we have something, question from the team from the Open U of UP? Dr. Rain. As I smile at you, you cannot resist, right? Okay. Okay, Dr. Rain.
Hello, good afternoon, Dean, and thank you for your presentation. So, you mentioned earlier that you mentioned the usefulness or usability aspect of your learning management system. So my question in that regard is, correct me if I'm wrong, but you just asked your your students to just rate usability one item on a Likert scale of 1 to 5. That's all.
Yes, sir. You're correct, sir. We use the Likert scale to evaluate the usability. It's just the number from 1 to 5. 5 as having the higher degree, meaning strongly and weak, 4 and weak. So we measure it using the Likert scale. Okay, correct, sir.
Yeah. Do you have a follow-up question?
Another completely unrelated question. You mentioned earlier that you also have a mobile app, and we saw that in your presentation, so we would like to know how you were able to come up with your mobile application. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I actually asked the people from Lithuania if somewhat we could be able to address the problem on connectivity for students, considering the result. A higher percentage are only accessing our model website using their phones, and when it comes to internet connectivity, majority of the students, I think it's 91% are accessing the mobile using mobile data. So I think it's difficult if we're going to do that scan, using only your mobile, your phones to access the website. So I actually shared this challenge to Lithuania, and then they came up with a proposal. If I'm interested to have this development of a mobile app. So we call it as branded mobile app. It's exclusive for the university. And then I read the proposal, and then I made also a proposal, submitted to our university, and it was approved. Then we have that mobile application developed by Lithuania. And then we're still using it.
Okay. Yeah. So, are you good with that, Dr. Rain? Okay. Using the Likert scale of 1 to 5, how satisfied are you with the responses? 4.5. Wow, that's great. Okay.
That's high. Thank
So,
you so much.
yeah. I think, do we still have Dean Macalante online? No. Okay,
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
still there. Yeah, so we'll send an electronic copy of our certificate of appreciation, and at the same time, of course, find the fastest way to deliver your actual token from us and your actual certificate of appreciation in grateful recognition of your invaluable knowledge and experience to the participants of the Moodle Mood Philippines 2023, given the 6th day of July 2023, here at the Century Park Hotel, Manila. Okay, can we give Dean Bacamante a big round of applause? I hope you guys are very delighted and satisfied with our breakout session. Okay, so as we wait for the other participants coming from the other breakout session venue, yeah, so I think, yeah, you can have some free time to have a bio break, yeah, chat with your table mates, seat mates. Have you made new friends today? Yes? Of course, yeah, that should be part of our assessment here. How many friends have you made today? Yeah, make sure that you have a greater number of new acquaintances by tomorrow. So we can have our PM snacks, take a bio break, chat with fellow participants, And we resume by 4 p.m. Thank you.